You are welcome to the comprehensive review of the Ulanzi lavalier mic wireless microphone. The audio you're getting right now is the raw, unedited audio coming straight from the Ulanzi J12 lavalier mic. And that's just straight out of the bat without any post-production. I'm about 2 feet away from the receiver, which is plugged into the camera, and the transmitter hooked up to my shirt here. And this how good as it gets. Let's cut to the chase here without further ado. So this is what the mic picks up at a distance of 1 meter, 2, 4, right now, 5, and everything's still clear, hopefully, as long as I'm directly facing the camera and not backing it. As soon as I start backing it, then my torso kind of creates this obstacle between the mic and the receiver, and then you get that interference. You start hearing it. Probably you can probably hear it right now. I can't really tell how it's going to perform, but yeah, I'm at 6-7 meters right now without any obstruction between the receiver and the transmitter. And do you still hear any sound? And please pardon me, you can hear some humming sound. That's the oven in the background. So to cut that humming sound off, you're just gonna have to press this side little, there's a tiny little button on the side. You press it once, and the green light blinks once, means you are the noise reduction level number 1, and then when you press it one more time, you get 2 blinks, meaning you are at the second level of the noise reduction. And if you press it one more time, you get 3 green blinks, and that means you are at the 3rd level of noise reduction. I would advise you just press. And if you press it one more time, you're round robins, by the way. If you press it one more time, then you get no blink, meaning you're back at 0 level noise reduction. If you are in a very loud environment where you have tons of background noise, I believe you should just keep it at level 1. Otherwise, it start becoming robotic and start sounding like just too digital for my liking. So keep it at level number 1, then you should be fine. This wireless microphone is ideal for vloggers. As you can see, my distance 6 meters, and this is how well it works. And I'm here chopping some onions. I hope you guys can still hear me clearly. Can you? And now let me just show you how the same scenario is gonna look like without the wireless microphone. So just gonna detach it right now. All right, so this is just the inbuilt microphone of the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and back at the same distance. And how clear do you guys hear me? That is the difference. Alrighty, to trigger the reverb mode, you're just gonna have to give that side little button right there, give it 3 quick press. And hopefully that, I didn't see it, I didn't catch it right here. Hopefully that blinks once, and that should trigger the reverb mode. And now with just 1 blink, you are in the reverb level number 1. And that's exactly what it sounds like. Give it one more press. And it should blink twice, right? So now, hopefully, sounding more and more reverb. And then you want to give it one more press. And that should blink twice, as you can see. And yeah, you get reverb level number 3. And then press it one more time. And it should do nothing. So it means you're back in reverb level number 1. And to get out of the reverb mode, just give it 3 times, press like quick. And it should be back to the normal mode. Hopefully. Sometimes you can't really tell when you're toggling between modes, but you just have to believe it. Or check your recordings when you're done. Alright, so now I'm gonna go around the house. Okay. To go check for range. A comprehensive review of the Ulanzi wireless microphone won't be completed without a range test. So now I'm just gonna place the camera right here. All right, you have the ground floor, the first floor, and then the third floor. I'm gonna be moving back and forth between those floors to see how far you're gonna have to be separated from the receiver. And now I'm back in the receiver. Let's see, are we still getting signal? Or it's already breaking up? And this should be like 6-7 meters, if not more. Didn't really measure it, but I'm thinking 10 meters maximum. I'm gonna go upstairs. So between me and the receiver, I guess 7-8 meters with no visible obstacles between the transmitter and the receiver. Now let me move on. Off floor, up. All right, so I'm high as I can get in the building. Hopefully you guys can still see me. 12 meters minimum. So it's still the same distance, just one floor higher than I was. Can I be heard? Am I still audible? Yeah, that's how well the Ulanzi J12 coming to pick up the camera. And that's how well it performs. Obviously, the nearer you get, the clearer the signal. I believe if you're looking for a good solution to your YouTube wireless lav mic system, can't go wrong with the Ulanzi J12 wireless microphone. Whew, I'm out of breath. It means somebody has been skipping gym. All right, range test number 2, only this time on steroids. I'm gonna plank this camera with the receiver and then the transmitter right here on my shirt. So I guess I got 100 yards down there, so it's gonna be way longer than the previous test, right? So take a step, and the step is gonna represent, say, 1 yard, approximately a meter. So 1 yard, now we're at 4 yards, right? And as I get further away from the receiver, back in the camera, sometimes along the line we're gonna lose signal, all right? As we move farther away, I'm gonna lose signal, but that's okay. I might be actually hiding behind the tree and see if the signal kind of gets weaker. If it doesn't, then we keep moving. And you guys are gonna be the only one to notice when the sound signal breaks off. So right now, I guess we're nothing less than 25 meters, 25 yards, 25 meters, whichever way you wanna go. And I'm gonna keep going. We should be around 30, 35 right now. If you guys can't hear me, just let me know. But I'm just, for now, this as empty as I can get the beach to myself, or the bay to myself. All right, minimum 50 yards right now. And I hope you guys can still hear me. All right, we're approaching the neighborhood of 50 yards, 50 meters. We heard? Am I audible? When I'm standing and there's no obstacle between the transmitter and the receiver, then it's obviously clearer. But as soon as I'm back to the range, that's water, not going any further. And I'm just gonna walk back to the camera and check if the signal was picked all the way to the water. If yep, then it means you can still go further. And in the manual, correct me if I'm wrong, I guess they stated 60 meters, if not 25 or 60 meters. I'll check that out, but hey, there's nothing like conducting a test in the real world, right? Because the manufacturer can give whatever it is that they want, but the real life always speak the truth. So let's just check it out. And so, as you can tell, I probably could continue going further down, 200 yards even if I want to, but I think it passed the 65-meter point. So only whatever it is that you choose to do, you cannot afford to back the receiver. Always have the receiver and the transmitter facing each other. That way you get the best signal. All right, pardon me if this is a loud environment, but I just like the view, so I had to come here. So we have the transmitter on my shirt, and then the other one, the receiver on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So now I'm just gonna be stepping backwards till hopefully the signal breaks off this time around. But you know, I've tried it twice already in a 12-yard type range, and then in the 100 yards range the last time, and even in the 120. Now I'm gonna keep trying. I'm just gonna be going backwards. I'll try my best not to be, my God, it's so freaking loud. I'll try my best to make sure I'm facing the receiver so that you guys will be able to make it out when the signal finally cuts off. But for now, we are 40-ish yards away from the receiver. And as I'm chatting with you, I'm enjoying the view on my side as well. So that's another extra 10 meters to the 40, making 50 altogether. And if I continue, I'll probably be entering the danger zone. And you guys should please tell me exactly when I start becoming less audible. But for now, I'm guessing without any obstruction between me and the receiver, it should be pretty clear, right? So now I'm entering the danger zone. I'm gonna be speeding past me right now, and they'll be looking at me like, what the is it doing? But I don't care. I'm trying to get this shot, and hopefully I'll get it without getting hurt. This exactly 120 meters away. And you might wonder, how do you know it's 120? Because I used to run tracks. I know what 100 meters look like. I know what 120 meters look like. So at this point, I'm probably pushing it too far. All right, let's get back to the safe zone, because if it doesn't break up here, then it probably won't break up as long as you're visible, probably. And that should do it, guys. Whatever activity you're gonna be doing that involves you being far away from your camera, this definitely gonna be a good choice. Wow. You get a second transmitter just in case you're gonna be conducting an interview and you want each person wearing a microphone. Who is the Ulanzi J12 wireless lavalier mic for? If you're a vlogger that likes being away from the camera, you know, you set up your camera and then you have to be doing something with a little bit of distance away from the camera, then this is definitely going to be the best bet for you. But if you're just a product reviewer, maybe you do makeups, you know, someone who's just few centimeters away from the camera, then you probably don't need this, because your camera microphone is going to be able to do a good job anyways. But if you're gonna be a distance away from the camera all the time, then consider getting one of these. You won't regret it, I promise you that.